See, I'm just a regular user. The last 2 years, I've been using trading bots to manage my admittedly low 7-figure personal portfolio, while others struggle with controlling their emotions, staring at the charts all day. When you meet me at the Algo Trade Camp, I'm gonna get exactly what's higher. Look, we've all seen the countless ads, the cliches, the kids in rent with Lambos telling you how to trade. This isn't that. This is a proven trading bot system backed by real data and thousands of hours of research into automated trading systems. I put this system to test using it to build a swarm of trading bots to manage my own personal portfolio. While I can't give you a plug and play, set and forget, and make $1 billion overnight bot, I put my money where my mouth is, and I use this exact framework to build all of my trading bots. But look, you've seen trading bots in the wild, you've heard of successful algo traders, and you hear of quants that have become wildly successful and make crazy money, so you know it's possible to automate the trade. And you're watching this video right now, so I know you're super smart, because searching for a better, more efficient way to trade, that's just something smart people do. And because you're smart, you also know there's a little something extra. You know there's a little piece of magic mixed into all of it. Now, I know what it feels like, dude. It's not just to not make money trading, but to lose money due to emotion or just my poor human judgment. Everything else, I could just work harder at, and I would get better. But for trading, for some reason, I could never get over the emotion. The times where I'd be up all night, staring at the charts, just hoping it would go my way, just to fall asleep to a liquidation email when you know you're ambitious and you're extremely persistent, but you just can't figure out the game of trading, and to feel like, dude, I'm never gonna stop trading, but I keep losing. Look, I get that. It's normal for manual traders, hand traders, lose money. Remember, 95% lose. I want to take you from that feeling of losing to emotions to being a dominant force in the crypto market. I want to help you automate your trading for the rest of your life, so you can build any trading bot that you could ever imagine. I will help you automate your trading only if you are willing to step up, challenge yourself, and take this challenge. And I will help you automate your trading in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. Here's the big secret you've been waiting for. As an automated trader from home, there's really only 3 things you need to do to be extremely successful. Number 1, you have to build great trading ideas. Build a list of great trading ideas. You then test those ideas to see if they worked in the past. And if they worked in the past, then build a bot with tiny size to make sure that they still work in the live market. If you can do all 3 of those things, it's pretty hard not to make money. In fact, I've never seen anyone who has great trading ideas, who tested them constantly and deployed them with tiny size, not have success with algo trading. I just haven't seen it. And here's another fact. One good trading bot can wipe out all bad financial decisions you made in your entire life. And I know this because it happened to me. When you combine these 3 different elements, success isn't only possible, it's repeatable. This is my RBI framework. It comes down to researching back testing the B, and then implementing into bots I. And when you make the right decision and you decide to meet me in the Algo Trade Camp, I'll show you exactly how to automate your trading strategy. And if you don't have one, we have tons of the market. I put my kind of annoying here. I think it's much better research from PhDs. How do you find your insights? started on your
my style learning on you. How about that?
Right,
and that's exactly. Go ahead and boot camp here. You can learn does it as well. She lists for how to automate your Opus 5. Will you please go ahead and concisely Polymarket agent viewing? What's great about this is I review those functions.
so you can see
to get commit and implemented Opus 4.5. Just put your agent in. As I said, I didn't change from my Polymarket agent.
I want to help
you get this pain-free
right
roadmap that shows you how to automate your trading.
I know how to code. Don't worry.
I didn't gonna be tomorrow. And so you don't even have to get the next.
I'll just send you the data. Here's the data.
Teach
this your bot built?
To get better. Better than that much. I'm so excited to share data to build this about the next because your AI is just and better and better.
And I had one bot.
The most funding agent choose your thing. The hybrid with some ideas about BTC. I'm just very interested in every day. Small gonna get made. So if I see it. Just funding rate is like 10,000. So I know everybody has no evidence in agent. Now we have as long that's an idea, right? Of course, nobody's gonna say a bed do this and this. You're gonna make $1 million. That's all days who run away. Make sure that your own ideas. But I right now it's all on GitHub. I post every single day. Tell you absolutely everything. And like data sets is already in the links in the description. Type in AI agents to Google. Go ahead and click SRC implemented Opus 4.5 agents. So I have all of these agents here.
Don't have a time frame.
They say I got more than the FBI for now. Swarm agent implemented 8.5. You see, I turned it on data talk. So Opus, boom, boom.
I'm a sick guy with all I do is
make money.
Much data
with AI.
I believe I'm hungry
on YouTube.
This is just okay.
Now, the top 5 lowest funding rate. TNSR has a funding rate of
I can pick a trade before somebody else does. Why am I
sure my
like our bot?
Okay,
during this
like leaked out because it's a little bit embarrassing. But when I first got agent
Polymarket prediction
and automated my trade
value,
then I knew I had to
learn real-time trades on Polymarket depending on prediction market platform uses AI of 7 different models to analyze outcomes and predict outcomes. The lowest features website speed and free from Polymarket. And the capture that's over 500
locked in for
so
2 to 4 hours.
I'm capturing just over a couple $100. If I wanted these 500, I would change it to that. And then I could open this, set it first. And if I see crazy stuff, like the guy just said no on
then I
put
10K in.
Oh, this is fine because that's probably the guys. And so might be some next there. I know.
Let me tell you about the funding rates on Hyperliquid.
I
watch all the big
funding rates.
traders.
Zerebra has a funding rate of
6.2.
is
doing, but there's other things to do too. Like look at whales only, big size, or look at no markets only like that.
Funding rate of
6%.
Edge market when actually some edge still already
SCR has a funding rate of 10.9.
Closing time is cool too if you want to gamble as well.
The top 5
Clusters are interesting. People buying things, and I can see a bunch of people trading in the lighter market. Okay, times Ukraine. Then we got this persistent bubble, kind of fun.
Liquidation.
Show these very markets that are I don't know. This is a great way to make sure this how great it is. And then I post some other code so you can see it.
Maybe is
visualize it.
That day.
Yes, let's build this
develop my RTI framework.
Have these trades and works using 40x leverage. I really don't think
it
works.
So
I'll
my screen for that reason right there. Everything I do, I'm gonna test live and show you. I can see the data all day. I can order books, start with.
Framework is
out to beam detector.
Research
I trade a little more quantitative value, for example. I'm not
different algorithms in my mind. Smart
filter
noise crypto and sport
this guy get
for the most part, and mirrors bets closest to zero.
Because I think it's gonna go up or down.
Almost resolved. I don't even
I knew I was gonna make it. I just ain't know how.
probably put it in the main
AI
analysis.
They
This world is what you
working
make it. You create your own environment.
I need a
Sonet,
It all
and then
starts with a
Opus
vision.
4.5.
Okay, so we're
that's what we
updating
at
the
top 3
Imagine
instead of
the
top
task.
5.
Okay,
then
Put it
implement
so
that
lag bot,
Rock,
you like
all
don't run it. Don't run it.
just GL MT5 mini
Ah,
all in
hey,
parallel.
These are from
Senses picking the
backtested
final
things.
AI.
If you go run
that.
somebody else's
Every
bot,
time
you
I
are
create
just
that
gonna get
day,
liquidated.
I
Number
developed
one, you
analyze
don't
a
know all
passion for
responses to
activate
identify
bots,
top
weeds,
5
and
market.
Number
This
two,
is the
be
strongest
some
selling
English
file.
code in there.
I'm not a fan,
Number
but that's
three,
okay.
like,
I just have to
come
Yeah,
on.
I
Nobody's
did it.
just gonna
Because
give you your
and we
their
track it
edge,
all
like,
on.
I
I
could
could
probably
probably
see
CSV,
you
so you
have
okay.
to-
This dude is
They're
already
already
done.
like,
All
here we
this
go.
is
I'll
data.
grab
You're
some
gonna see
all
it.
of
We
them
go ahead
overnight,
and
but
just
this is
run
different than the
them.
one that
Read
was
what
yesterday.
she said
And I
here.
have a
Boom.
recording from
Here's the
yesterday, so
break. How it
download
works.
that, watch
Key
the
connects.
insights,
Go ahead and
regime
analysis
analysis,
the
all
website.
the
Market
should
leaders
look
and
at
some
all the players
players
winning
and every
constantly
winning package.
highest
Showing
and
up
trends,
lowest
average
average
market.
rate.
Look at
This
that
is
analyze.
negative.
I
So
hope that
you
I can
actually
slide
know.
this.
So we can
But
see
reading
Thanks.
highest and
It's
lowest.
constant-
just saw
Hey,
you can go
Home
into
Moon
script
Dev
as
said,
well.
"That's
I'm
like
done.
Let me tell you
Test
about the funding
this is
round.
that
those
five,
ID
winning
patterns.
patterns.
and
Strong
top three.
uptrends.
They was
Okay, so
working
losing
that
years are
was
28
challenging on
and
stock market
gains
gains
5%.
And then
there.
It's
81%
by top drawdown camp.
Those
Hemi has a
downturn.
positive
that work
So if
within
you
the
have
past,
81%.
It's
BTC
kind of
has
like
a
mixing
positive
out
implement
so
question,
essentially I
feel
built a
free
tool, goes
to
ahead
find
and
jump
with
the Discord.
so
ETH visited down
Now,
46%.
top
Losing
three
patterns.
is
This
negative.
free
Couldn't
round
do
round
that.
day.
DNSR
That
is
down
negative.
show you
I
there's
can't
a downtrend around
It's
the
help.
curve regime
And
like
the
30
is
days
negative.
in
but
the
become a
industry. So
top
you can
outcome.
median volatility super well. Downtrend and show you how to
DYM.
code, how to
I'm just
sell
just
for your teammates.
XRP.
in
His
the
back test working free and
Okay,
year
so
later
now this
that's
is another
just
cool
check
tool.
which year
Now
you
Dev
were
out.
well. Yeah, that's absolutely compared to the table. We ask questions. If I thank you for that, you can do that to every one strategy and trend every 15 minutes. We're currently going down to run it. It needs the thickest roadmap in the world. It's like I'm gonna go ahead and the win update this equal load. Feel free to grab that here. Go that's the link in the work 90%. So just go to my website. You can read through it or type in the website is AI.
You don't have
the
code.
Moondev. Go ahead and then hit start here. Trade 2022 strategy.
Build
Fail downtrend. Get all the code information. Learn about it. You have to understand your back to all name and code and
rest
you
of
get the
your
roadmap. All have
life
different rates and these
Where
great ideas
I
you
look
can add to your
look
currently
my trading was I can learn from all this and work with cases for
data, real data, 2022, funding agent, I go get to the free roadmap.
How we flip back,
Just build that here. My questions, I was kind of telling you about it, and I came
get
with
the job.
I don't think you see how
like
every single day I'm either researching or I'm back testing,
but I see
or I'm implementing into Vibe the system 6%. While I'm not going to do $1 million,
but that's
just come to my
case scenario.
and say, hey,
What
my best
does-
I
I can have
this at this
I could
automate
to be
the
like
trading bots
this size.
for
I
the
can't do that.
rest
Nobody
of my life.
something like
Now that's
that.
a solid.
Speaking of
just
this,
math,
but I
can
do
do
more
more system. I can
ask
send
me.
you my love.
Look, I know there's a lot of
automated.
Essentially, that was that
Your
I want you to
and I've already how to get the roadmap.
essentially
Okay,
stream
now
to
this has
Twitch,
been
right?
dated.
And Twitch, the Twitch
Google
people
Meet
that
and
are
local
in the
hosts and
poly
the same
markets.
Search
Go ahead
search
and
opens
get
up.
ad.
You can see everything I am saying.
Okay, let's see what she said. I'm gonna say 81% in
I have
tangent down.
There's a website called STRATZ.
The time we've
and
been in
others
the
that
down.
APIs
Everyone's
that
saying
actually
push,
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 example,
push,
like,
time. So now you have all of the here.
built
There's
all
really
of
them,
nothing
including on
else for
YouTube,
me to
including
show
that one
you
that made me
here.
hundreds of thousands
If you
of
want to
dollars.
make
some
sure
people are
that
saying
those
that
several
you
things
shop
I've
people,
learned.
poly markets it, but
Perfect. I don't
because
need in the
people,
last
right?
and I get
Work
I'm
poly
gonna
markets
spend
people
the
and
next
everybody
6
watching
months
these
he's giving you every single piece
stream.
Okay, let's go.
That
I do
show you
have
how
and
I
I
will
will
explain
explain
it to you
shortcut site video
work the API and 30 seconds earlier that person died or something
here
like
on
that.
to
Some sort of-
during the
I'll
streams.
go around.
One
Come
comes
live
to
every day around
Look,
8
let's see if we can put this in a
here
Essentially, I was
Hey,
about to do
hours
it,
like
and I
I
got
said,
stopped at that.
I've been
It's
chasing
to never
this
run
man,
someone else's bot. Just like
5
I
extended years
got
now,
wrecked
and I am
for
test would still chasing every single day.
whatever. So it's a good
$10,000
idea.
But
on
it's
my
back to here. I
my
need to
first
spend
API
at least
would
a month, maybe
I think think there's others out there that
Oh,
can
up to 6 months. I don't know.
try to give a full.
I love how long it takes, but I
like
want
that.
you guys. I'm
Download
just gonna
it.
scroll through all of my code
this
up
makes
into
it for
the
and
GitHub
Wow.
with short, concise.
You could definitely
videos
get your
like
refund
this.
for
So
$5
you
for
can
sure.
how they
You
were
could
doing
say
the
you get
utility
What it
regime.
from the
does.
live,
So that
and
will
now the replay.
or
What you're only
when
live for 10 minutes
somebody
to lean on
run
ideas.
utility
and
regime,
not
and
hit
if it's
a
or
version of the leg,
they
I
are
will
just
medium
medium
volume.
I reset it, but
And then
No
we're
one
just
will ever
join
ever
that
give
trend
you
regime
coffee
here. We're using
trading.
ADX.
That's
we're
the
using
number
2
one
every
way to
the
spot
14 and the
does
25.
today.
So if you're
in the
on the
Trend look back
and,
50 and
if
how to
you have
use
questions,
funding
then
rates, and I
yeah,
can't
just
wait
let me
what
know
you
on
build.
Discord.
whatever, and it's
And then we're gonna
as a
trade
plug and play, make
look at the
Yeah,
mental
money
regime
the day.
here. So tech momentum regime.
the Discord
When
using
using auto
a day.
and
You
high
know
auto
that this is
correlation
equals
equals
to
slash
scam,
GUI
and you're about to lose all your money.
reverting.
See, I'm not the type of
Beautiful,
anybody
beautiful,
guy
dude. I can't believe how fast
resolve for liquid.
regime
For example,
by year.
there's people like
I just
sharing those
just
and
tried to
stuff and
Regime
transparent
statistics
real
of the year.
quick.
we build
there's
bots.
no you don't have to your wallet.
I
So real
think
P&L,
will make
prove it.
me
You can hear
money.
all the code. And then
Seriously,
here's the
if
main
you're
trend.
Pretty
And
fine.
skeptical at
Copy
all,
You
I have
can just-
Okay.
over
This is a pretty cool
1,200
base
hours
here.
of free
You're in the
YouTube
application.
if you already have the data files
all on YouTube.
right
You
here.
can literally
P&L
go get
verified
some
on
data
Nation.
from me.
and you never have
I
it in your
did.
wallet.
Even
Gosh,
Anyway,
a lot of
so
fun.
missed
the
out
interviews
about
with the
these
lot
top
of fire.
quants in the world.
Point
I
it
truly
right
do
there.
apologize. And,
Christina,
you know, even
she-
mistakes will
She traded
Add it to
sure to
Pandas here.
7.1 billion
First time
this won't happen off.
dollars
Forget to hit it
per
off.
day.
Protect the
That's
regime,
billion
analyzed by
with a
It's
B.
life.
And Dr.
year.
Whatever
Ernest
happens,
Chan,
you
one
can
of the
ask forever.
greatest
Being
algorithmic
on live, you can ask
Stand
questions.
remember the main
all
question was, should I run this? Is the
time
regime
after
the same
I
as
really like
was
this
working? You're back.
because now
Simon
ideas
himself. Rest
that
in
are actually on this
Yes,
guy.
tiny
I've
size.
even
I know you're
tiny
had
size
the
work.
because you
the
can
pleasure
just
of
passes not
interviewing
that if you
some
questions or you want to
unnamed
check out
Renaissance employees about the strategies Jim
know,
Simons
that
and his
I-
company Renaissance.
Find best
I just rebuilt them, and I'm
years
telling you
ago.
this not to brag, but I'm telling you this
Look at recognition
because
here.
Show you it. It's my
I want you
if you
And that's all
serious
you got
fun
everything I
period.
can give you. Much
Yeah,
love to
I'll go
you.
trade camp
Feel
down.
like a bit of a
because it could change your life. Like it's
We
You
were
need me to
what,
hold your hand through the
6
process.
hours
Bought out,
mine.
and your bot.
Think
in my
about
size
when
15-day
the-
boot
He's
camp.
the
the
best
and I teach
trader
every
of all time. Jim Simons, the founder.
And
There is a link
for
for
Renaissance.
that, but
What
no
did
worries,
Jim
it's
Simons
not,
do to
uh,
trade
I'm
better
sure
than ever?
here,
Yeah, he
there
built
with the
trading
game,
bots
and
that
all
gave
your
it
bots,
we
Jim Simons.
automatically
Look forward
and
to seeing you in the next
even
one.
today,
Market regime.
you can
There
see,
is
making
trader.
all the
I'm just
money
gonna
on
give
Wall
you all
Street.
the
Yeah,
code
the trading
and
bot
our
firms. Google
has
it.
a
Two
strategy
Sigma,
that does
my
not
bad,
really
really my
in
bad.
five.
Street,
I know
eight,
you
page,
tested
you
it
do
on.
that
You are
There's a
Renaissance,
replay.
Shaw,
Hey, should I
Renaissance.
try to
Jim Simons died with a net worth of
Well, if
Absolutely
only works
matter
on
what.
3 out of 5.
But
all
this will
from
make it up. I'm gonna
automation.
search
Said,
a
figure out
code.
the regime.
It
The
is
regime. What
section.
type
Because
are we in a
Jim
market? Are
Simons
we in a
was
trending market, a
do that.
down market?
So
When those
realize
3 years,
patterns
all of it.
in the
3
market
years,
that
we're
bot
doing
one
back tests. What regimes
what
were we in?
is
10?
The one I'm
that
testing
humans
now.
could never.
See,
And what
So
regime
he's
are we now?
doesn't rewind and all that.
Because it worked
this
5
is
years.
here, importing
Okay,
here,
it's
and
better
then
than all 5
RBI
years. Of
by
course,
framework.
keep looking at
For
be honest,
years on
we
on
code
end.
7 hours.
that works for all 5 years.
And
That's the
once
answer, right?
Essentially,
said in a bit.
The question is, I run it now.
like,
you
I
even
will
though
show
you
you
just have to
these
keep
because
making
we
works
built
3
on
of the
it.
years.
better
And the answer
better
is the
because
regime
like,
matched those 3 years.
essentially,
This
Have
is
you
how
always
you expect it to
Well,
be
Jim Simons
here, and then we go ahead and discard it.
use
You'll pause
Markov
this video,
model.
get it. That's kind of annoying.
That-
but
that-
much
that-
better
that-
from learning
that-
if you
Probably
use
for
those
a full.
codes. So
We
I
did a
know
couple
unfortunately,
weeks of
I
streams
work
on it,
with
so
I'm learning on, but I also
maybe
like the guys to just
and
download.
then
it.
testing those in the
the,
live market. Jim
Analog
simply
heroes, you'll be able to
Find
find
it,
it.
a bit of work in.
good
You
and,
smoked me on
I
this.
just fingers
Anyway,
don't care, so
I'm a
Let's
current
first in
market
the
here.
hidden
and
models.
you get data.
going for years.
Explore. They do.
Yeah, so
They can
then
detect
here,
the
you go
rings.
hyper
And their homeboy's
and
question.
see
Jim did
What were
it.
the 3 years it was working? Regimes now.
the bot I built.
Either way,
I have
I
no
would
idea. We
still, it did run that. I would run it with
This is
tiny
my
size. I would
lag
use
to
size
create
bot
just to make
between
sure
minutes
that
and
it's
enter
working
so
rate.
we get the get order
No,
here.
in the
Then
future.
this is
Let's
what we
say
say start
for
Binance bucket.
Sir, but
Is
that's gonna
Binance
time, right?
That's
So
their
let's figure out regimes
Okay,
were
see,
in the
we're just
past,
bringing
regimes
the
were
stuff
now.
not only that,
Polymarket website
My
here.
first instinct is
The
to
other
look
things
at
that we
hip
did
hop
today,
models.
I
over
did things
$100
on
That's
my
what yours did.
app,
I'm just
my
following.
now.
So
dollars.
I here to dive a little deeper into HMM and then give me a couple other
able to give
ideas. So let's
away
go over it
$4
and see what we can come up with.
billion
Circa
dollars
models
to charity.
for regime detection.
Cool is
Yeah,
that?
it's just my
HM.
Imagine if you
HMM
could just have a
The market is between
fraction of
states, regimes.
The sad truth is most
The
people
observable
don't
price
actually
patterns.
want to
See the
make money.
regime
Anyways,
directly. You
at least
price
some
action.
short
You just want to gamble.
Still learns transition
If you're
mobility
committed to
between states,
automating your
80%
trading and building out
trending
yeah, you know the code. Risk, of
edge,
course.
trending 20%
Innocent
chance
chance.
it
It's not
switches
making
chops.
You have to
So
implement some
You
logic
lose
to this.
typically 2 to 4
Absolutely.
hit states
Have
This is just a
to
lag
return
bot
volatility
looking at
data.
for you
finance
not to
and actually
embrace
trying
these
to
principles.
models
see if
you
it can
So
pick
you're
your trade before
you're
everybody
currently
else.
in
Am I showing you a
based
lot
on
because
recent
with you
behavior.
during this
Finally.
last live session?
The beauty is it
And
captures game
good stuff.
persistence
So,
and dynamic
as
fucked up, I
transition
wanna
and
just
dramatically
make this
from
shorter,
short
just go
data.
through the code.
So that's
you
Without
pretty
something
dope.
from
human
you value.
Here's
I
the-
want to make
Now,
sure
on
you
this
make
other
it.
page,
So if you
you'll
weren't
see
able to
exactly
show up
what's
and you were
15-day
dependent on
algo
calculator.
trade
You can
camp.
let me know
If you
want me
think
to download
this
it.
stuff will help you automate your trading,
the out,
then
outcome,
grab
so,
your
you know,
spot
let me know.
now.
And
at the risk of sounding
and still
models,
have,
you
how about
have
that?
a great
About that,
bench
that's fine.
there.
You
You can
And
still
I
still
HM, I'm
have
gonna
have
get
the
back
hit me
into
up after
HM.
this.
So let me know.
I think
3 other regime
stuff is the best.
methods. Volatility regime detect. Simple and
Because
effective.
of
The
the
markets alter between low and
go.
high
Yeah,
vol-
it says I
make
give IQ,
paid
says
from
I'm
my bot.
calculating
regimes.
expected
Strategies
probability.
work one
But because
fail.
there are
Okay, so that's a
a
key.
whole nother
Check out to see
all
there.
tweaked and
the
tweaked.
make
Smoked on this
and
more money
or something.
that
It's
can
okay.
implement pain
I
on
have
high
volume.
directility.
More
we talked
importantly,
about it today
Tech
as well.
vol-
It's just,
think
I don't know
many
if price is going up or down.
volatility.
Either nobody knows. Literally nobody
Share
knows.
So
any
see
of
returns dot
stuff.
making volatility.
And I
Long-term
believe-
we
volatility
do know
turns.
it's just
Levi
I'm personally
X
just
252
liquidation,
sell
liquidate.
everything the
I'm in liquidation
MP
this
square
this
two.
morning, and I was
and
The Z okay Z
Pissed
score
in
the
the
theory.
stream.
So
That makes and
you
then we
can
can
actually
be high volatility, volatility, or medium volatility.
Trading
For
by
your
instinct
problem,
works.
calculate
as a
Forwards, I
rate
think it works.
daily
So
volatility for
attacking
each
the hardest challenges
label his
traders,
winning year,
which is
low
I don't
vol
want
or high
to
vol.
make
care
it
how
You
rich
can download an app
Current
trade
volatility
quantitative, like for I'm not trading
If
based
he
on
They
the
pay
price going
win,
down.
we're in
Trading
low vol.
I'm trading this guy
and we're
liquidated
currently
or not.
involved.
If he
Do
did,
not. That's a great,
Not
great
because I
tip,
go up or
right?
down.
Easy,
No
easy to
one
do.
shows
The
you
code
how to
second.
I
automate.
knew I
My
didn't
goal
I
is
just
to
saying no.
make
When we're all in low
automating
vol,
your
This is what you
trading
make it. You create
simple.
your own environment.
And we're really in
It
high
all
vol.
division.
don't run it. That's it.
You can
Easy one,
create.
right?
My
Okay,
advice
friends,
is
just the
grab
80x, so 80
general
indicator
admissions
you
or a
don't,
VIP
please don't
probably
just
Panda
tease me.
CA
to the algo trade
the
camp,
camp,
and I highly recommend you grab
strategy
the
working
VIP
trends,
ticket
reversion,
because they get lifetime
strategy
access
so
to
he how
the
to
Nobody's just who
the
you're
regime using
and they get
this
access
period.
This
So
is
we'll just
done
use
well.
it as the
Or
F
did percent
and
inner
overnight,
the
but it's different than it was
80x,
yesterday.
40
And I
and
have
20
accordion fish, so you can go
use
watch
it
which
it.
are every
That's fine.
trendy first choppy
Friday
regime
day on
plug in
80x5
Zoom.
equals a trending range.
That's all. So just be
80x
careful.
20 equals
with
trending.
replays.
Build your own.
So that's another
I hope
simple
they
way
provide
to
these
do. Let's see
ideas
here. For your
so that
team problem,
You
80x on
definitely
each.
And
don't
the
want
timing
to
of
miss
time,
calculate
I'm
percent
down,
time
so
into
do
trade.
I highly
what we
recommend the
got
VIP.
in the
Here's the
live
deal.
chat.
You
This
can
is
for
the
each
outlook.
join
year.
the
Another
math
thing that
example,
was
businesses
results
on
might
is this
can
site, 'cause I
invest
have
in
another
cheap
bot here.
Three
This
winning
market bot
years are
in this
70%
camp,
fee.
actually in the
Or you can
30%
invest
camp.
to the
So
seniors,
it's
that
kinda like
30%
me
and 70%.
PNL.
actually
Market check. If
So
we're
essentially I built a tool
65% in,
that goes
run it.
and
core regime detect.
So if you're
So the
interested
idea
in
for this
automating your trading,
third idea,
filters out
grab
my
your spot.
by
Bootcamp
player
be low, and trust me, you'll want to get the VIP experience. That's where we really roll up our
up or
sleeves
down.
and make
the day,
the magic happen.
I don't know.
Okay, now this is another
so
tool I want to
step
give you. I
with
really
you,
feel
not
bad
financial,
for
not
not
financial
being
advisor,
recorded by
please
the
pause the
and
video.
I'll have
Go
love.
here.
I'll give you
Trade.
I understand all that.
Like
Camp
90 day guarantee, no
And to ensure you have absolutely zero risk, I've implemented
Double markets
a
equal low correlation.
90-day cosmic guarantee, so you don't
markets
have to
equals
even
high
have
like
to say
Available.
yes right now. Just
So the
say
correlation regime
make
people who actually
maybe
how to
sign up.
educate
You can
detection regime
watch
to the symbols and
all
All
of
of
the
the
boot camp,
Measure
explore
average correlation
all of
assets
the
location equals
back test the bots,
just
connect
bull
with
regime
just
high equals
all
crisis risk.
which
all
is
of
crazy. Anyway, calculate
the
P&L,
hundreds
This is the
it's
interesting
a tool to help
Okay, so
algorithms
you just pan the
traders
and
in there,
correlations,
and
rolling
if it's
correlation,
market, and
not
average
for
amount,
you,
then
you
we
have
detect if it's a
90
correct regime, a bull regime, or normal
days
regime.
in our 90-day
problem,
cosmic 100% money back
Calculate
guarantee to
correlation
just
games,
we need to
test it out. So
people are the people
jump
that are
in
most
right
in
now.
markets. So they're
Say
at
hello
30 seconds based
on the
off video
members
streaming. there's API for these
Okay,
videos
it's a practical
and a
solution.
website called RAT.
Me and
you
hundreds
guys
of
the actual
other
regime,
automated traders
come in,
are
here,
waiting
back
to
test
step on the
analysis
gas
for Twitch
with
hand.
Okay,
And
so
saying that you can
looks
see
like
it
you can
before
work with AI.
Polymarket, but Polymarket
Those
is
three
just
ideas,
the tool,
regime
right? So
indicator
Polymarket
and
people
API,
and everybody in these
we're looking at
on
$1,000
stream 30, 40
is a trading bot,
seconds,
right?
right?
And
So
I'm
if
not
it's
only
30, 40 seconds behind, well, boom, connect to the API, get it 30 seconds
I'm
or
gonna
that
help you
vibe or something.
master
Build some sort of algorithm around it
in the
based off
next
of the
15
the
days.
Strategy
prop
level plus
bets,
training
essentially,
about
and I got set
looking
that
at it.
service.
If you
I don't know,
are a
Identify when
was
evolve.
crypto trader,
whatever. Good idea.
That's high ADX.
This
is
side was
trending.
hard to get to. There's others out there
Current
to
is
get into.
correct.
I just want to try to
Committed
do a
and
full
regime
opposite
is
I did
winning
today. And
regimes.
really, this makes a
Build a regime.
and you're
you can
typically
definitely
here's
do
the
good
TLDR.
at
for sure.
what
because I
you
did,
do,
get the
but your
replay
trading
live,
results are just
and
not
now the going to be
where
live.
you're
only live for
want
this.
them to be. Well,
ADX
here's
correlation for
a
if
I've
you
got the
okay,
liver
so
lag,
question
I'll be
for you.
tested
if you
for
try
hours.
3 of those,
how
Reset
would
it,
it
but
feel
today was
if you
like
could
you're gonna have more
five losses,
have a
so we'll see
trading
does
bot
so
that traded
in the
for
live.
you for the
can't
rest of
tell
your
you
life,
whether
and
to win
with-
something or
if-
not.
if-
No,
or
you know, in
without
Discord.
you.
and I don't know,
Argument.
don't know your strategy, no
I mean, I will
results, no
trade
futures,
Bitcoin.
no anything.
See, I'm just
Yeah,
a
dude.
regular dude.
Me up with
But for
questions.
the last
tools.
few
So find
years,
tools.
I've been
That's
using
why
trading
Different
bots
about
to
the
manage
free
my
versus
Just trying to think of
losers.
thing
admittedly low
I
type
with
seven
Moon Dot, built this cool
Is
little
it low
tool
plus
that
trending,
lets you
correlation,
anybody
no.
while
If
others
current
result
matches
of-
winners,
struggle with
Oh,
controlling their
There's
these
losers
people
that
that
like-
are in their piece and stuff. It's
That's
like,
his
okay,
bad.
staring
prove it real
at
quick.
the
strategy
charts
probably
all
worked
the
in all
reason
trending
90 bucks for
failed
all
and
the
all
hyper-
when you meet me at the
If a
algo
current
trade
evolve plus
camp,
trending, send it.
I'm gonna
Send
give
it.
you
Send it.
Copy.
my
it, bro.
exact.
She said it.
Look, we've all
Yeah.
seen
Pretty
Send it. So the
Thomas
question is,
or
should you send it
Copy.
or not send it?
cliches.
Send
The
it.
kids
If
in the rented
You know,
Lambo.
on chain, you
matches
never
up
have your
to
wallet.
the regime.
Anyways, I'm sure there's some
I would
other
keep
Mr.
them
Jack
down
King
by
with
year.
This
Run
isn't
some of these
this-
better.
it
this
looks
is
like
a
all
proven
jobs,
trading
you know,
trading bot
you know,
system
and I will
backed
Don't want to.
by real
It's a little more
data.
work.
And
And these three
this won't
functions
happen.
look pretty
So our-
neat
to hit
Versus
to it, and I might go ahead
research into
Slide-
do this
automated
myself. So
trading
Vault
systems.
volatility regime.
Put this system to the test, using it
Talking
to
on live,
build
you ask
a
questions.
swarm of
Okay,
trading bots
let's
to
go ahead.
manage
Fire.
my
Let's
own
go ahead.
personal
Do a test script here.
portfolio. While I
Now
can't
it's-
give you a
Ideas
plug
that
and
are actually on the
play.
gas, and I know you're stepping on the gas
Want
because
you
it's
to
$7.
build
I didn't
so I
forget
appreciate
and
those
make $1
If
billion
questions,
functions
you
over
want to
regime,
try
and they
bot.
can-
go trade.
I
how much
put
is
my
it?
money
as
where
we can
my
from
mouth
All right, to be
is,
honest, I
and
am
I
record on
use
live today
this
here on
thing
30
day.
days.
exact
data
I can't show you.
framework.
If you did pay $5,
Build-
See, no, you don't even have to
refund,
get that.
all
email
of
us,
my
Moon Trade Camp.
trading bots.
Send you the
But look,
here's the data
you've
of
seen
how
trading
they want you to
bots
We were
built
here
in the
for
wild.
this
You've
script
heard of
out,
successful
the
algo
test
traders,
went over the
and you
the
hear
stats of
quants
the
that have
Polymarket
become wildly
and
successful
ran
and
Polymarket
make
Long
crazy
story here.
money.
Yeah,
So
the
you know
Polymarket bot
it's
was
possible
this
to
should
be about
automate
years
your
of
and
your
he added
tree
things, or I
And you're
added some to an
watching this
extra
video
And I'm
go
interested
right
he,
now, so I
if you're about
know
to change
you're
the
super
output.
smart because
to
searching
this is
like
So let's
for
go
a
ahead and
better,
get this-
more
my
efficient
bad. Sorry,
way
I know I
way to
hate
trade.
and
let's go
there's a
ahead
replay,
That's
get back
and
to
I
just
will honor that.
something
Somebody he
smart.
absolutely know
The
what.
trading bot.
But this will make you
And
good
because
in
you're
the
smart,
You also know
section.
there's
there
a
that we built.
little
You do
something
that.
extra. You know
Get
there's
this whole
a
Polymarket
little
bots
of it here.
piece of
This is
magic
Lag
mixed
our
in all.
bot
Now I know what it
version
feels.
one. This
it looks
is
like
this
dude,
one for
not
I'm
just
testing out. Right? You can see
not
not to pause.
Okay,
and
we
do
have
all
shots
that.
here.
money
This is
trading,
but
data
to
According here,
lose
I'm just gonna
money
scroll through here.
due to the
Let's get
It's just
or
6 7 hours.
just my
much data is
And
worst
essentially
human
hungry.
judgment.
Tired, but I want to show you
Hungry.
this
Everything
because this is built,
else,
right?
ETH, okay, fine.
I
ETH 1,000
detect
is a
lag.
lot.
could just
This
work
is how we XP
harder
calculate
and I would get better.
probability.
But for
And
Okay,
we
done.
discovered
Rated
the hot to
scripts,
pause view. I get
for
it.
some
It's annoying.
reason,
It gets much
I
better from your perspective if you
never
actually out the code.
get
So I know
for the
on
emotion,
that, I'm
the
kinda
times
fine.
where I'd be up all
my
night
style of learning
staring at
on
the
you, but I
charts,
also don't
just
want
hoping it would
to just
go my
synopsis,
way,
you know.
just to fall
I want
asleep
you to put a
Let's
little
do
bit
a liquid
and, you know, I believe that the
liquidation
figures learned, so you
an
can see
email
current
when you know you're
prices here.
ambitious
You get book data here,
and you're extremely
and
persistent,
here, go ahead
but you
and
just
see,
can't figure out the game of
Get it, dude.
trading.
This is a great question.
And to feel like, dude, I'm never gonna stop trading, but I keep
finance and
I went to
losing.
this is how we
Look, I get that.
HMMs.
It's normal for manual
traders.
finance Ethereum.
hand
Okay, you can see
traders
we're
lose
doing
money.
nothing.
Remember,
and then we have
95% lose.
talking
I want to take you from that
other things that
feeling
we did
of
today. I
losing
updated
due
a couple
to
things on my
emotions
quant app
to
so I am in
being
a trade
a
right now.
dominant
And we'll see how
force
that goes.
in the
I
let her
missed my
market.
entry on the
We'll
short,
see what
but
she
that's
clicks
okay.
think this should be
make
very
apologies for
enlightening,
having
and I'll make
you
sure
automate
go
your
through all the
replay
codes
and
and
just hit
see it
trading
at the
for
end. Yes,
the
let's
rest of
build
your
this regime.
life, so you can build
Actually,
building it. Go
any
ahead and find
use
it.
these OBS, which records automatically.
Detector is not in here.
ever
That sucks, but
I
Oh,
will
girl, with it.
anyways, at least
help
can
you
get
automate your
actual
trading
concise time frame
only
opposed to
if
having
you
to
are
dig through it
willing
and
to
put it in the
step
now.
up, challenge yourself,
Well,
and take
6 hours.
Wow,
take
I
this
think
challenge.
this-
And I will
So,
help
yeah, you can
you
just see all
automate
the code.
your trading in the
At
next
your own risk,
15
of
days
course.
in
This
the
is not
Algo
a
Trade
plug and
Camp.
play.
Here's the
This does
big
not make
secret
money.
you've been waiting
You're gonna have to
for.
implement
As an
These
automated
are back
trader
they create.
absolutely
from
not.
home,
Time it creates a
This is just a
There's
high
really
bot that's looking at
only
Binance
Wow.
and
three things you need
Not
to
a fan,
do
not a fan. But it's
to
okay.
be
see if it can pick up the trade before
extremely
everybody else.
okay,
Like,
let's do
why
it.
am I
It's
showing
already
you a
done.
LiveGuard
Number
bot?
one,
Because
what she
I did
said.
you have to
with
build great
during this
trading
last
She
live
said,
session,
boom,
and
here's
I
the
fucked up,
build
so
a list of great trading
I
ideas.
just
2007,
make it concise,
2008,
scroll
2009.
You then
winning
test
patterns up
those
to average 46
ideas.
So
I
you
don't
already
see
know
the
what
value.
regimes are based of this
They
video
want-
and go
I wanna
work
make
sure
well
you
and
get your
test
money
yourself.
back.
And the
So
pattern.
if you weren't able to show
Trends,
up and you
okay,
were
so
depending
listen,
on
you
that,
19, 22,
if
and 5, so
they were
you know,
worked in the
6 hours, really good stuff.
drawdown.
then
With
build
that
a
being
bot
said,
One trend.
this is the
I need
outcome, so
size to make sure they
meet me in the middle,
still
bro.
work
You have
in
this
the
video
live
after
market.
watching this
If you
video
can do
and
all
still
three of
have
those
downtrends,
things,
how about that?
it's pretty hard.
Average 66%
In
of the
fact,
time
I've
downtrend.
never
That's
seen
a-
anyone who has great
This is a
trading
downtrend
who tested them
regime,
constantly and deployed them with tiny not have success with algo trading. I just
medium
haven't seen it.
volatility,
Another fact:
downtrend,
one good trading bot
and
can wipe out
momentum is neutral.
all
So,
bad things
for your
you
team,
made
it's
in your
surrendering the
entire
dash
life,
code.
and I
If
happened
his
to
back
me.
test
When you
worked in
combine
3
these
years and
things,
failed in
success
2,
isn't only
check
possible;
which years
it's
were
repeatable.
right
BI
for
framework. It
wins.
comes down to
Compared to
research,
the table,
back testing, and then implementing into bots.
equals-
And when you make that and you
2017,
decide to meet
20,
me in the
and
Algo
21
Trade
strategy.
Camp, I'll show you exactly your
Uptrend
trading
regime.
strategy. And if you don't have one, we have hundreds. We've reached these to get you started on your journey right now.
If the
And
win
I want to help you automate your
equal
trading, not a
low
year
years,
from
like
now.
23,
No,
24,
I want to
it's
now.
crazy.
If you don't know how to
We'll
code,
talk
don't
about
work
that a
with
lot
either.
today.
I'll teach you
Currently,
step by step in the next 15 days.
Just
Listen, I had
don't
hundreds of
see
thousands
right
of
now.
dollars,
You
and I
don't
don't
need it.
have a
Nobody
big
knows.
team.
If
Unfair
lost
advantage.
it,
I'm
nobody
standing here in
knows.
a
So
bedroom
instead of,
with a
like, pretending
whiteboard.
like
Don't
you
have
know,
employees,
2018,
investors, or
2022,
any
the
long-term
strategy.
obligated
I'm
bird.
personally
I don't have a
failed.
Lambo
Downtrend.
or some
Currently
fancy
is
office or
downtrend.
Miami
Run.
office. I'm a simple guy.
So
All I
you
do
know,
is
I
code
my
with
living
AI
room.
live on
Me,
you, my computer, and my whiteboard. Quick story out because it's a little bit
all have different
embarrassing.
ideas.
But when I
Like,
first got into my trading, I knew I had to learn to code because it would just be way to hire a developer to constantly update my
downtrend
bots.
regime.
Anyways, I do 4 hours a day
If
until
your
I
teammates
success
track
first
and
bot,
failed,
and then I put
using
10K
4X
in, and over the next
20
30 days I
don't think
go to
works.
zero.
So
No
every
wonder
time
I was a
having
losing
heavy
hand
down
trader. I was
these
trading a
challenges
strategy
for us.
that didn't work.
Traders
The strategy
in
a
the
bot
world,
couldn't
which
use,
is
and I was
flip
trading
back
it as
to
a
numbers.
human. That day,
my
the
box
BI
to
framework
make it
to
so
ensure I
you
only
download
run
an
profitable.
app,
BI
and
framework
trade
is
this
simple.
create a little
Research
more
strategies.
context.
R,
For example,
strategies.
I'm not
B, and
trading
see if they
based
work in the
on- I don't
past.
think
If they work in the
Ethereum's
past,
down,
then
I'm
with
trading based
small
on
size,
these
not
guys
10K.
validated or
I'm
not. But I
Moondev,
see
and that day,
okay,
I developed a
2000
passion
mentioned.
showing my RBI secret I uncovered. You have to test your bots before you run $1,000. If you can constantly research new, then constantly back test those ideas to see if they work, and then take those that worked in the past, them into a bot with small size. If you can't help but become a profitable. I'm just an independent trader from my bedroom who figured out a better way to live, and I believe code's a great equalizer. If you know how to code, you can build generations for the rest of your life. So the way I was trading was I could learn all this, and worst case, I know how to code, and I could get a job, pay plus at a tech company. But best case scenario was I did trading bots for the rest of my life. Not reward if you ask me. Look, I know there's a lot of scammers out there. I want you to look, search Moondev. You can see everything I am true. I have videos of every single bot I have for free on YouTube, including that one that made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Just because it worked for me does not mean it's going to work for you. The number one with trading is to never run someone. Just like I got wrecked for $10,000 on my first bot. How would you possibly know bot off the internet what it does, or when somebody runs it, or when they are hedging? No one will ever trade it. That's the number one way to spot a scam. So internet, YouTube, whatever, and it says make one ETH a day or 20% a day, you know not to lose all your money. You see, I'm not the type of guy to hype something up. I just try to train bots that I think will make me money. Seriously, if you're skeptical, I have over 1,200 hours of free YouTube tutorials all on YouTube. You can know me. I've even hosted interviews with the top quant, Christina Shi. She traded 7.1 billion per day. That's a billion with a B. And Dr. one of the greatest algorithmic traders of all, Jim Simons himself. Rest in peace. I've even had the pleasure of unnamed Renaissance employees. And the strategies Jim Simons and his used to use. So I just rebuilt them. And I'm telling you this but I'm telling you this because I want you to take this seriously. It's changed your life like it's changed mine. Think about it. Of all time. Yeah, Jim Renaissance. What did Jim Simons do to trading? Yeah, he built trading bots that traded for. Even today, who's making all the money on trading bot firms? Google it. Two Sigma, James Hardy, Shaw, Renaissance. Jim Simons died in 1 billion. All from automated trading, because Jim was smart enough to realize there's patterns in the trade that humans can never. So he essentially executed his own RBI framework for years on end. He wants this, you just have to keep making things better and better and better. Essentially always researching new strategies, backtesting those strategies to see if they worked in the past. And then Jim simply executed his system of testing and deploying for years until he was hyper profitable. Jim didn't just become a multi-billionaire. He changed bloodlines. He created a gym for employees, investors, and of course himself. Not only that, he returned over 100 billion, and he was able to give away $4 billion to charities. How cool is that? Imagine if you could just have a fraction. That truth is most people don't actually want to make money with trading. They just want to gamble. But if you're committed to trading and building out a provable edge, then travesty for you not to embrace these principles, so your trading can finally be as good as you know it should without human intervention. Now, on this page, you'll cover the 15-day algo. If you think this stuff will help you automate your trading, then and at the risk of sounding bold, I mean this. I think my stuff is the best, not because of how made from my bots, but because there are plenty of people who have made a lot more money than I have, but more importantly, I don't think many people any of this stuff. And I believe I explain everything in the most simple, so you can actually automate your trading as a regular return. How rich the gurus are. They make trading way too easy, and no one shows you how to automate it. My goal in your trading is simple, so you can do it. Grab a general admission or a VIP seat, go trade camp, and I highly recommend you grab it because they get lifetime access to the boot camp. And they get access to calls, which are every Friday on Zoom with replay. So you definitely don't opportunity. I highly recommend the VIP. Here's the deal. You can join the masses and you can invest in cheap solutions. Or you can invest actually works. So if you're interested in automating your trading, bootcamp below, and trust me, you'll want to get the VIP, really roll up our sleeves and make the magic happen. So step up trade camp, and to ensure you have absolutely zero risk, I've a 90-day cosmic guarantee. So you say yes right now, just say maybe. You can watch all of the bootcamp, backtest the bots, connect with all of the algorithmic traders in there, and if it's not for 90 full days in our 100% money back guarantee out. So jump in right now, the members chat. Me and hundreds of others are waiting to step on the gas.
Chasing Jim Simons. Look forward to seeing you.
I've made dollars with this trading bot framework, and I'm not only going to let you steal it in the next 15 days in the algo trade camp. If you are a crypto ambitious, committed, and persistent, and you're good at what you do, but your trading results are just not where, well, here's a quick question for you. How would it feel if you could bot that traded for you for the rest of your life? With or without? See, I'm just a regular dude. I've been using trading bots to manage my seven-figure personal portfolio, while others trolling their emotions, staring at the charts. All meet me at the algo trade camp. I'm gonna exact blueprint. Look, we've all seen the countless days, the kids in rented Lambos telling you how to trade. This is a proven trading bot system backed by real thousands of hours of research into automated trading systems. I put tests using it to build a to manage
was the
my
API
own personal portfolio. Can't give you a plug and play, set and forget, and make $1 billion overnight. My money where my mouth is, and I use this exact framework to build all of my trading bots. But look, you've seen trading bots and you've heard of successful algo traders, and you that have become wildly successful and make so you know it's possible. And you're watching this video right now, so I know you're searching for a better, more efficient way to trade. That's just something smart people. You're smart. You also know there's something extra. You know there's a little piece of mess in all of it. Now I know what it feels like, dude. Not just to not make money, to lose money due to emotions or just my poor human judgment. I could just work harder and I would get better. But for trading, for some reason, I could never. The times where I'd be up all night staring at the charts, just hoping it would go my way, just to get liquidation email when you know you're ambitious and you're extreme, but you just can't figure out the game of trading, and to feel like, dude, I'm never, but I keep losing. Look, I get that. It's normal for manual traders, hand money. Remember, 95% lose. I want to take you from that feeling due to emotions to being a dominant force in
Markov models.
I want to help you automate your trading for the right, so you can build any trading bot that you could ever imagine. I will help you automate your only if you are willing to challenge yourself and take this. And I will help you the next 15 days in the algo trade camp that you've been waiting for. As an automated trader from home, there's really 3 things you need to do to be extremely successful. Number 1, you have to build greatness. Build a list of great trading ideas. You then ideas to see if they worked in the past, and if they worked in the past, but that's tiny size to make sure they still work in the lot. You can do all 3 of those things. It's pretty hard not to make. In fact, I've never seen anyone who has great trading ideas, tested them constantly, and deployed them with tiny size have success with algo trading. I just haven't seen it, dude. In fact, one good trading bot can wipe out all bad financial you made in your entire life, and that happened to me. When you combine these 3 different success isn't only possible, it's repeatable. This is what it comes down to: researching, back testing, B, and then implementing into B. And when you make the right decision and you decide to trade camp, I'll show you exactly how to automate your trading strategy. Have one. We have hundreds we've researched from PhDs to get you started now. And I want to help you automate your trading right now, not a year. I want to help you right now. If you don't know how to, I didn't know how to code either. I'll teach you step by step. The next, listen, I had one bot that did me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I